Okay. So anyways, I got my shirt on. I bought that at the Dollar General. So, yeah. And it said, $1 makes you holler. Anyways, I had just done a recording earlier. I'm so pissed. By 9 seconds I went over. So I can't post it because it only gives you 20 minutes on Facebook. And I needed 20 minutes and 9 seconds. So I'm like, ah! And there's no way to edit these down any on here. So it's like, oh well. That's about the realest shit I had to say though. That's why I'm pissed off. Oh! Yes, everything that I have said. Everything. I'm so pissed off. Like, I really hate my life. You all just don't know. But you want me to smile. I hate my life and everything that everybody's ever come across my path with. You all wanted it, that's what you got. But now you know the real deal. The real deal from the Bible work is that I, in Revelations 22:13, Isabella is 22 because she is my 8-year-old daughter. She was born on November 22nd, 2003. I am July 13th, 1974. How I was able to prove that they were trying to give me the runaround and put the replacements in there because Kentucky's KRS revised book for 2011 showed that in 1984 they changed it to July 13th, 1984 when it was supposed to be July 13th, 1974. I already proven that, and I sent that information to my mother. I'm supposed to have the Tiffany and Company, which is the jewelry store. I'm supposed to own the Fort Knox Federal Credit Union Bank, just that branch right off the Lincoln Trail, which is 713. I'm supposed to own that particular branch with unlimited money to do the job and create the jobs that I need to help out my community. That was a blessing that was supposed to help the community. That I was going to be smart enough to be able to help the community the way it needed to be done for the blacks, the Filipinos, and the Indians, to represent them properly, to know what the poor people went through, whether black, white, Asian, or any other mixture. That's what I was supposed to do. And also, the AT&T store off the Dixie Highway, which is 1974. And that would have helped put some of my so-called associates or classmates together to work in communications. But you know what? I don't even want to be around class of 1993. I barely talked to 94 or 95. And believe me, I love 94 and 95 better than 93. That's for real. Because we went through that shit together. 93 didn't go through shit. Only a few of us did. pretty much most of my life, I didn't have any real friends. Like, I didn't make girlfriends in high school, or as other people call it, water. I just was straight up trying to be a friend, not for purposes of running them around either. I've been alone by myself, or as I called it, my island. But I've been back from my so-called island for a while. Most of my so-called friends that stayed around here were pissed off if they didn't have a degree or anything, unless they got it online. The only reason they were pissed off is because I was trying to still live not a righteous path, but a right path, where I wouldn't have to sell drugs, where I could come up with some other thing. Every time I tried to ask people how to change the community, what to do better about it, whatever, I don't know. They wanted to talk about it. Come on, let's sit down and try and do something about it. They don't want to talk about it. But guess what all them lying ass heifers and Negroes are saying? She ain't saying nothing to me like that. She ain't asked me no questions like that. No, you all didn't want to talk about it. She's boring. She ain't got nothing to talk about. They wanted drama. Ooh, girl, who's doing this? Who's screwing so-and-so? Who's doing that? Bullshit. Bullshit that ain't really going to get them paid for real unless they just slinging drugs. That's the type of shit that gets on my nerves. That's why I don't have a lot of female friends. I never really cared for hanging around a bunch of females. But all they kept doing was that. And it was getting on my nerves. The same with the guys. The moment they started that shit, I'm like, you know what? Out. I don't like to hear about other people's problems unless it's something real. Not no, ooh, so-and-so's having sex with so-and-so, da-da-da. So that's their business. Leave them the fuck alone. That's the shit that they would want to do. Starting all that, stirring up some shit. How about the real issues? Kids is out there getting killed. They're injuring the women. They're not creating enough jobs for them to be able to support themselves. You got sorry-ass baby daddies wanting to run around make a whole bunch of babies just so that way they can play God in God's world and say, ooh, I am a king and I've got fucking 15 wives and 30 goddamn children, but I can't support none of them because I got to have these bitches out here selling fucking drugs for me. So I'm going over there beating their ass and collecting the money, and the kids are out there suffering, looking like raggedy-ass bums. That's how their kingdom is. That's some trifling ass shit. Because they're lazy. They don't want to get a pen and a piece of paper or a computer and a printer and do the shit that needs to be done. But you know what? The women are just as lazy. They truly are. They rather just shake their ass in front of a goddamn person than try and use their damn brain. Oh, unless they're talking about brain, then that's a totally different story. But you know what? It's like the conversation and topics got worse once I actually went to, was it 2001? When I got caught with marijuana in Oklahoma, and they made me go to community care. That's how Willie Carpenter came into my life, and the Gregorys. But actually, the trap was Dwayne started it. Dwayne Madison. Because he's the one that wanted to go to California. And he's the one that came to me with a bunch of 2.5 pound bricks of marijuana. Several of them, to my apartment. Now you tell me who was setting up the Indians. That was the black people that attacked. Now he can take his black ass back to his white wife. And yes, I said it. Bye.